Chat, we're just gonna send it. Hello. Welcome to Jank Tank. Tonight, we're playing Pioneer again. I know. Crazy, huh? Plum playing Pioneer. But we got a sweet list, which I'm calling Hidetsugu Visions. Now, you've probably seen this before, but it's based on a pretty simple combo of playing Hidetsugu and Kairi with Explosive Singularity. So Hidetsugu is a 5-mana 5/4 with flying. When it enters, you draw 3 and then put 2 cards back on top of your library in any order. When it dies, you get to exile the top card, and then target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. If it's instant or sorcery, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. So, we play this. We put Explosive Singularity, which is a 10 mana, deal 10 to something. And then, once this dies, we get to exile this, deal 10 damage equal to its mana cost, and then we get to cast it for free and deal 10 damage just because that's what the spell does. So you can deal 20 off of just these 2 cards. The rest of the shell is just a pretty generic Grich's midrange shell. However, we do have a couple spicy inclusions in the form of Foggy Swamp Visions, which is a card I've been messing with a lot off stream. Not in Pioneer, but definitely super sick because this allows us to do the combo from the graveyard. We can pay 3 mana plus Waterbend X, which either means we pay 4 or we tap a creature, or a blood token, because we can tap our artifacts. And then we can reanimate Hidetsugu, same idea, put Explosive Singularity on top. But the cool part is, this makes a token of Hidetsugu, and then that gets sacrificed at the end step. So it automatically triggers itself in order to pull the combo off. Besides that, pretty standard package here. 4 Fatal Push, 4 Thoughtseize. A little more removal in the form of Go for the Throat plus Blood Tithe Harvester. This also gives us blood tokens in order to, Waterbend for Foggy Swamp Visions or dump Hidetsugu in the yard. Things like that. We're playing Fear of Missing Out just because, one, same idea. It kind of churns through our deck a little bit along with Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It's really easy to actually turn on Delirium. We're playing a lot of Serval lands. We're playing enchantment creatures, instant sorceries, all that jazz. But also, just like playing a Hidetsugu with a fully powered up Fear of Missing Out and hitting for 10 in the air is pretty good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is in here as well, just as sort of glue to hold the deck together. Obviously, ramps us, helps churn through our deck, and then we can start copying some of our smaller things, Fear of Missing Out, Blood Tithe Harvester, to start getting in there. It's also cool if we happen to flip it, we can then Foggy Swamp Visions, bring things back. Notice that this also targets the opponent's graveyard, so then we could take their things, copy it with Fable. Reflection of TTGT, and then it has haste, and we can swing there. And then just a single Invoke Despair as another. I mean, it's not as big as Explosive Singularity, but if you can get this with Hidetsugu, you can deal 5 and then cast it, and it's pretty backbreaking along with that as well. That's it for the main board. Mana base, kind of crazy, but we're Grixis, fitting in a couple of man lands, one of each of the channel lands, and then playing a couple of Xander's Lounge to smooth things out. As for the sideboard, just all sorts of fun stuff. Duress as a little extra discard, Abrade as additional removal and artifact hate, Pyroclasms against some of the more aggressive decks. Damping Spear, Unlicensed Hearse is our main graveyard hate of choice for this one. That can also go for a big beater. Playing Lithomantic Barrage, which is also pretty sweet. Deals things pretty cleanly to Fairy and the like. Tishana's Tidebinder, again, just a flash threat that Pithing Needles something. And then we also have like this sort of grindy package against other mid-range decks. If our plan A isn't enough, we can sideboard into like Unholy Annex plus Shieldred and go a little bit bigger and grindier out of the sideboard. So that's it for the main deck. I hope we can pull this off because it seems super sick. And we'll just try it out. Let's get into some games. All right, boys. The old triple Fear of Missing Out. First match. Let's give it a shot. Now, Plum, as he said in the last Pioneer video, does not play a lot of Pioneer, so we're going to see how this goes. We do get to discard a Fear and get half Delirium, which is nice. Find an underslitty sewers. I do want to keep hitting our land drops. We're gonna drop this second fear of missing out. Draw that. And get rid of this fatal push. Swing for 2. Opponent is on some sort of green ramp shell. We're just gonna drop this Fable. Swing for 4. Pass back. Nothing crazy going on. Chat, I love spaghetti. Ugin the Ineffable. I think I'm okay with that. Opponent's not really doing much. We get to kind of kill it right away. I think we're gonna discard 1 land. Just to turn on that, and then we'll blow this up. He gets that back to his hand, obviously. We'll swing these 2 here, and then we'll swing this guy here. We'll untap this and untap this. And then we'll kill Ugin and swing at him. I think I'm just gonna... Actually, let's throw the Xander's Lounge down, but we'll hold on to the Tekanuma and do that on his end step. See if we can hit something relevant here. I'd like to find a Hidetsugu and Kairi. I don't think we're gonna get there. No, we'll just bring back a fear of missing out. We do get to exile. He has a Faceless Haven here. Which I think is fine. I don't know if he'll Fountain Port instead. He does Fountain Port indeed. Draws a card. Get to make another treasure. Put him down to 1, chat. And we're just gonna do our best here. I don't think I want to play this Fear of Missing Out, just in case I don't know what he could have. I was gonna say Beidugwin. Does he have any creatures in there? He does not. Let's play this Fear of Missing Out. We find Explosive Singularity, which we are close to casting. We need, what, 1 more mana? Come on, chat, we can do it. One more mana. 1 more mana. Hell yeah. Chat, we did it. We hard casted Explosive Singularity. All right, into game 2, boys. So, I think we're going to bring in the Tidebinder, the Duress, since most of what we see in terms of his payoffs are non-creatures. He's not... I mean, I feel like he could be on like a Badger Mole Shell, but we haven't seen anything, so I don't know if it's worth bringing in the Pyroclasms. So I think we'll just start there. And I think I just want to drop a Foggy Swamp, maybe a couple Foggy Swamp, if most of his ways of getting rid of our creature is going to be Ugin. That feels like the right way to jam it. This is just a lot of lands, chat. We'll try this one out. We're gonna throw back the Blood Crypt. Keep double push. Okay. He's jamming some creatures. We're gonna surveil here. I'll take a Harvester. I'm gonna fire off a Thoughtseize first. Simulacrum into Uden. I think I'm gonna take the Simulacrum and just slow him down as much as we can here. Pass back. It is interesting that he's playing so much widespread removal. We're going to play this Blood Tithe Harvester just to see if we can get him to pop something. But I actually kind of just want to discard a push and cycle through this blood token, I think. See if we can keep finding our lands. Bum, bum. Chat, that first game was crazy. Okay, good top deck. And another land. Beautiful. Let's see what he's got brewing in here. Praven! Chat, he has double Eye of the Storm. Disgusting. We're gonna Fatal Push this Grazer. Just because. We're alright, Brave. We hardcasted Explosive Singularity game 1. Opponent does not crack either Silix or that. Foggy Swamp Visions, bringing back anything relevant? No. We're just gonna swing again, baby. It is fun. We're playing Hidetsugu and Kairi with Explosive Singularity combo, which is hot. And we're playing Pioneer, you know, we're diversifying. Because this was the funnest list I found in between then and now. To be honest, I don't really want to give him that card, so we're just going to chill for one turn until we can invoke Despair. He gets a jam and Uden anyways. He is at 14. He gets to keep his Eye of the Storms Uden around, which is tough. He's going to draw a card off of this. I know! Tell me about it. Second Explosive Singularity. I was really hoping for a land there, chat. I don't think we're going to beat double Udens. Surprised he's not playing, like, Badger Mold package, you know what I mean? Is there anything else we want to bring in? I'm tempted to bring in, like, Shuldred. Just as, like, a big boy. I don't know if it's even worth it, though. Maybe get rid of one Harvester. Low-key, is Badger Mold good? Badger Mold's nutty. I think people are starting to adapt to it. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't play Pioneer. Is it good in this format? I feel like it is. Chat, how do we feel about the old double Thoughtseize with nothing else to do? I feel great about it. I feel really good about it. We're going to take his Shared Roots to at least slow him down slightly. Why is he playing Obstinate Ballad? Oh, chat. The old triple Thoughtseize. Does it get any better? Does it get any better, boys? We got him right where we want him. Cease and what are we doing with this? Chat, we don't know. Well, yeah, we'll play Xander Sanj. If he wants, he's just trying to turn off Delirium. Are you talking specifically in this format? Or like... Because in general, like, it's being played in Yawgmoth. It's being played in Bastion Bloodscale combo. Because, like, you don't even have to ramp, like, all the way up, you know what I mean? Like, if you're just playing, like, Mana Dorks plus Badger Mole, it's like, you're ramping, but you're not going crazy into... You don't have to go into a big payoff. You can just use it to, like, assemble a combo faster. Like, if you're playing Core to probably a Green Sun Zenith with a few things, like, it's pretty hot. Chat, we're having a... This deck plays 25 lands, which I understand. But against Ramp, we're just getting kind of pummeled here, huh? I mean, we get to Hive and smack him. But that's not very good. And he's gonna Faceless Haven his Invasion of Zendikar. I guess we just don't really have Planeswalker removal, which is a problem. We're also just drawing a lot of lands, and our opponent is hard casting Ulamog, so we're just gonna concede. All right, well, we got the hard cast Explosive Singularity game 1, which was hot, but rough game 2 and 3. Match number 2. Let's try it out. I like what's going on here. We're gonna lead on a lounge. We haven't got to do anything with Foggy Swamp Visions yet. Turn 1 Elf. Hot. I think we're gonna push that elf off a cliff, and then we're gonna play a Sulphurous Springs instead of our Fear of Missing Out. We're gonna bolt the bird. Opponent plays second elf into a land. Beautiful. Let's play Fear of Missing Out. I think we'll discard the other Fear of Missing Out. Jesus Christ. Chat. We might have to get rid of one of these singularities. We might do an early Foggy Swamp, as they say in the business. Let's swing 2 and see what he does. No blocks. Interesting. We'll probably bring in... What is this telegraphing? Coco? This definitely feels like a Coco, chat. Ooh, that's tough for us. Do we want to discard this Sokenzan to turn on Fear of Missing Out here? I don't think we do. Not when he has an Archon out, right? Okay, go for the Throat was a good pickup. Let's dome that. Play a Sokenzan. Suckins on these nuts! Sorry. Am I a horrible person, chat? Yeah, I don't know, Brave. Usually I'm like an Etsy guy when it comes to that. You just find cool Etsy stuff. Okay, chat, we're having a tough time here. I think we're gonna fire off an early Foggy Swamp. And just to, like... Let's just get back a Fear of Missing Out. We need to get rid of it. We need to find something else to do. But yeah, I'm usually an Etsy guy when it comes to that kind of stuff. We are approaching Singularity mana, which is funny. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I see you. What are the chances we get Coco'd right now? Pretty high, right? Yeah. Okay. Good thing I didn't swing, chat. Archon plus a Demi. That's tough for us. I mean, we have a flyer, so I guess we can try and block this Archon, but... Is this just like a green-white Hate Bears-esque shell? Chat, there's a lot of decks in Pioneer we don't know about, and it's tough. Ow. We're just dead, right? For the most part. Maybe he's playing Plummet and he'll lose to our Hidetsugu. What do you think? Have you been to Trader Joe's? Of course I have. Or Boroid? Yeah, that fucks us. Okay, chat. What did we learn here? Opponent is playing big boys. So, let's bring in Barrage, Clasm, and a Braid. How do we feel about the Annex Shieldred package here? Do they have good bakery things? They don't really have like a bakery per se, right? They have like branded stuff. Like you can get yummy things. Chat, we're gonna take out the 40 Swamp Visions, I think. We're gonna drop them. I want to keep Harvester. I think we're also gonna drop 1/2 of each of the combo. And then maybe like a Fear of Missing Out. Maybe 2. Because we're going to be playing this instead. We're going to go 61 cards. Fuck it. Do they have good bakery things? But you can, like, they have good snacks. They got all sorts of fun stuff there. But if you're talking like a bakery with like cakes and pastries and things, I don't think they have that. This is a bad hand to keep, chat. It's very awkward. Our mana's a little slow. How much do we slow him down? Elvish Mystic. Hey, there's Badger Mole, boys. We'll take his Badger Mole. Turn 1 Mystic. We're gonna go turn 2 Den. Like I said, our mana's a little awkward, but this at least keeps us on curve to Shieldred. Second Elf into Thalia. Play our Shores, and then we can at least Shieldred plus Unholy Annex. Try to. Tyvar's interesting, huh? For such little, I mean, maybe he's playing all 8 elves, which would make sense, I guess. We'll see what he draws. If he draws into a White Source and Skyclaves us, that kind of hurts. If he draws into Coco and Skyclaves us, okay, only hits Archon. Great for us. We're just gonna start trying to outvalue him. Don't think I want to swing quite yet. A Braid was a good pickup. Yeah, I'm hoping. Swings, swings, swings. Gross. Do we want to block the Tyvar and try not to die? We still die anyways with both of these. It doesn't even matter. He hits us for exacties, right? Chat, we got demolished. All right, game 3, match 3. What are we? We're 0-2, chat. Oh, I'm sorry. We're in best of 3. All right. We're just gonna hold up this Fatal Push, see if we get slick-shotted or something. Steel Cutter's fine. Let's pump this now. And then we'll play... I don't know what I want to play, actually. Fatal Push is pretty good. I think we'll just jam this over the Harvester, because we're going to need blue eventually anyways, right? Let's get rid of the Foggy. Let's get rid of the Foggy Swamp Visions. That was our second black source. So we can drop Fable next turn at least. Do you have any epic jank for Brawl? Frozen, I apologize, but I do not. I'm not a super big Brawl player. Double Steel Cutter is disgusting, chat. Just want to say that. We do get to block here. But, I think we're going to Fatal Push one of these. Actually, we're just going to Fatal Push both of them. Or we're just going to get rid of both of them. Make him double spell again with whatever he has in hand. What kind of Brawl, or what do you like to play? Commander-wise. See, this is also what I'm trying to say. Like we had a good start here, but these decks can just get under. I mean, double Corey Steel Cutter's tough. But these aggro decks just trying to eat us up, huh? Japanese meta is different, boys. Stock up, damn. I would 100% build a Lonus deck. I fucking love Lonus. Ishki, it's not very janky though. Chat, oh my god, we're getting obliterated. Alright. Spoiler alert, boys, I don't know if our current deck is good enough for this meta. Damping Sphere is kind of nice here, right? I think Invoke Despair is much too slow. I think Foggy Swamp Visions is much too slow. And to be honest, I think our main combo is a little slow. I guess we can bring in an extra Duress, which doesn't really feel great against aggro. But I don't think they're... We're going to take out the Foggy Swamps. We're going to bring in Shieldred to see if we can... If we can stabilize and get Shieldred down, we have a chance. Chat, there is a lot of AI-generated Marvel stuff happening. Okay. We're going to find lands, and then we're going to combo our opponent, and it's going to be great. That's the plan. Capiche? Capiche. Oh, chat, I have a brew idea for after this. I'll put it on screen, but it's going to be a tough one, boys. We're going to need all our mind power together. Storm Chaser's talent. Resolves. Are we blocking this Swift Spear, or are we going to get our Harvester killed? Maybe both. Academic Dispute. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that played on purpose. What is he learning for something specific? Oh. Chat, is this like the new meta? He's gonna bounce our token. Yeah, apparently they are using this, huh? Praven, we're gonna brew Bog Brew Witch after this. You remember that standard deck, Boss Ass Witch? I feel like we can build it in Historic and it's gonna be incredible. Oh, he's just trying to Reckless Rage. Wow, this deck's kind of disgusting, huh? Okay, go for the throw, it's good. Let's get rid of both of these. Kill this. Let's just play the Fear of Missing Out. We're gonna I know it's crazy, but we're gonna discard that, and we're gonna play the Raucous Theater. We're gonna keep the land on top. And we're gonna try and get this Shieldred down. I don't know if he might... What? Well, we'll see. He might boomerang his own talent replay. God. This deck's gross, huh? Reckless Rage is a good one. Reckless Rage is a good one. We get hit for 8, go to 4. We get another blocker. Is it better for me to Hidetsugu here? No. I think it's just better to Shieldred. I think we have to discard and draw here. It's not really what I wanted, but at least put us to 6. Are we going to survive this turn? He's got 2 other cards in hand, chat. Does this also play Accumulate Knowledge? I think I also die painfully too, Frozen. Okay, second Storm Chaser's talent. Bounces the Shieldred. Okay. Chat, we are getting clobbered. This hand's bad. We're doing them all. This hand is okay. We're going to get rid of 1 Fatal Push, I think. That was, what, 3 versus, is it Prowess? Just so I have it for the future. I have to sneeze, chat. Thank you. We'll play a Theater on 1. Get rid of second Fatal Push. Opponent might be on a little black-red mid-range. Ew, second Thoughtseize with Mutavault. Takes our Harvester. We'll play our Lounge, pass back. Double Mutavault, Graveyard Trespasser. This does feel just like good old black-red, huh? Why is Fatal Push so awkward in this format, chat? Ew. See, but this is also what I'm talking about. Like, we have no way to kill his Glutton. Our 40 Swan Vision does nothing. I mean, it doesn't help. We got double Thoughtseize, to be fair. Why is he exiling his own things? We don't know. But like that bridge from the first few turns to the next few turns hurts. We're getting dumpstered. Chat, where did I find this list and why are we playing it? Another Thoughtseize. Ah, shit, chat. We're just gonna die to this Graveyard Glutton. What do we think he's on? Just like black-red mid-range? Do we want to try and also mid-range him? I think so. I think so. Invoke Despair is actually pretty good here. We'll see how we do. But holy moly. It hurts, boys. It really hurts. Participants, World Champion. Playing that Mind Lane mech deck. The one with Ouroboros. That list was pretty sweet. And we did really well against mid-range. On stream, I think. Did you do okay on the ladder? What am I doing here? We're gonna duress him. Maybe he'll have a Thoughtseize for us. Chat! Okay, so he's just black-red mid-range. So I'm glad we sideboarded the way we did. Am I just gonna throw this Harvester out in front of him? I think so. At least get a blood token out of it. Is he gonna... Oh, he fell right into our trap, chat. We're gonna kill his harvester with our harvester. Checkmate. Hopefully we can get this Invoke Despair off before he finds another piece of removal. Second harvester is fine. Chat. Chat. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Is it happening? Is it happening? He's gonna kill our Hidetsugu. Chat. We're about to lose a lot of life. But I don't even care. I just want to do the thing we were meant to do. I just want to... Jesus. I just want to do the thing we were meant to do, chat. Alright, he's going to kill our Hidetsugu. Unfortunately, he is at 22, which puts him out of our double singularity wombo combo. But we did it. We did the thing. I know I should probably kill Shieldred, but I just really wanted to do that. And now he kills us. But we tried our best. We did what we were born to do. We're dead. Nice. But chat, you saw that combo live on stream. It happened. Alright, boys, okay. We got combo in hand. We have some interaction. We can do it. We can get there, fellas. I believe in us. I have to sneeze again. Wow. That one shook the walls. It might happen one more time. Pie in general is low tier. Okay, alright, Praven. I can ban you if you want. That's what I'm hearing right now. I'm just hearing, ban me, Plum, ban me, Plum. You don't like a good old apple pie? Also, I want to play that. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot. I've been working on some other Foggy Vision decks too. All right. Do you know how nice it is for your opponent to have like a big pause and then it turns out they're not doing Devour? Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I was not aware Boggles was possible in this format. JK, it's not Boggles. It's Elves. Shit. We need double blue. I guess we can play the Shores into a Harvester. We'll swing 2. Doesn't block with the Scout. This is cool Elvish Visionary art. It's from Jumpstart. Reminds me of Tarzan with the trees. Do we want to trade out his Visionary? No. We'll trade out the other Visionary. That seems better, right? Yeah. Let's kill this. Put a creature in the yard. Do we want to play Lounge here? Just take another crack at him? I think so. And then next turn we'll hit it Hidetsugu and go from there. I have a Cultivated Tongue. Chat, he had other Visionary. Ow. Alright. We're gonna hold on to this. See, this is awkward because we also don't have a way to kill our own Hidetsugu. Right? Like, what is he gonna play? Is there a chance he kills it on... We'll see. Let's just put it on top and see where it gets us. He could be playing Get Lost or something. And then we wombo combo him. But if not, we just have a 5-4. And then we can also rebuy. X counters where X is the number draw. Okay. Maybe he'll swing into us and we get to block. Oh! Oh, chat! Is this happening right now? The first time? Boom. Boom. Pew! Chat, we got it. We did it once. That counts for something. That counts for something, boys. That felt pretty good. I don't know. We're just gonna run it back. We just have to try and pick his deck apart, right? This is what? This is. Sorry, chat. Sure. Let's try it. A little slow. But we like it slow, chat. What's with this guy playing all these, interesting one-drops? Are those the best things you can play in Pioneer? Like, what do these all do? Anything? I'll kill one. Or is he just trying to spam the board with his... He's like a weird elves list, right? Fatal Push off the top's pretty good. Let's play a Theater here. I know we have... we don't need a 40 Swamp Visions right now. We'll hold on to something in case he plays a Lord. And then we'll Fable... It's probably better to... Interesting. So he puts it on the Scout. I get you, chat. I'm smelling what you're stepping on. It does hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Ouchie. We can at least block that. We go to 5. Unless he has a second. Whatever. Blizzard Brawl. Chat, what's our opponent playing white for? Is my question. Let's discard both of these. Not really what I wanted to see there. We can play Hidetsugu. There's a chance we can draw into it, but we don't. We were close, chat. Oh my gosh, look at that. Siribot banned Disjointed Settler. Spam detected. Hell yeah. Okay, chat, we figured out why he's playing Blade Clover Scouts. It's not for a fun reason. It's for a dumb reason. Hashtag Plum is dumb. Should that be our new hashtag? Maybe I should hashtag all my tweets with that. What the fuck is this? Okay, we're doing it, boys. Praven, buckle up, Cupcake. Oh, Glade Cover Scout, boys. Alright, we're doing okay. We can make a decent blocker here. Elvish Visionary. Thoughtseize is pretty good. See what he's got in hands. Blizzard Brawl. What is this card? Return up to 2 target creatures. I don't really care. Do I? Not really. We're just gonna pass. Plays another Visionary. I'll let it resolve. Now, chat, how do you feel? We can just kill him here, yes? So we're gonna discard the Hidetsugu into the graveyard. We have Foggy Swamp Visions, and then next turn we Foggy Swamp. Watch this. Watch this shit, chat. We Foggy Swamp the Hidetsugu. Make a token. Draw. Put a Singularity plus a land back on top. And then, end of turn, it sacks itself. And we, whoa-bam! Got him! Chat, we pulled off the combo. from the graveyard and normally. That's what the deck's supposed to do, if you can't tell. We went 1 in 5. Incredible. We've peaked. So, like I said, this came from some Japanese tournament. Not sure when or where. Probably should have made note of that. My bad. But obviously that meta was very different because it, like, won multiple tournaments from where I found it. And we went 1 in 5 because I forgot to record one game. I mean, the combo itself is fine. Foggy Swamp is obviously pretty sweet because it can speed things up, but there was just so many times where we, like, didn't have, I don't know. Like, yeah, you discard to a blood token or fear missing out, whatever, and then you have Singularity. But like I said, there's just, like, you either draw the wrong half, where you're just drawing, like, removal, and then you don't establish board presence, or vice versa, where, like, you play a Blood Tithe Harvester and a fear of missing out, and then your opponent just goes bigger than you. And your Fatal Pushes or Go for the Throats just don't line up, or they're nowhere to be found. So I feel like the intersection between, like, the actual combo assembly and, like, the rest of the mid-range deck is kind of just bleh. It just can't keep up with whatever our opponents were doing. I mean, we face control, ramp, aggro. We just faced that, you know, I don't know, Green Elves list that's just kind of trying to beat us down, and we did okay. But we also got to actually pull off both versions with Foggy Swamp Visions and without of that. Even the sideboard, like, I like the idea of Unholy and X plus Shieldred, but, like, there's a lot of aggressive decks, especially with Prowess right now. So maybe, like, bumping up some Pyroclasms, getting rid of the Abrade, getting rid of the Lithomantic Barrage, and just trying to lower the curve a little bit for games 2 and 3 for the rest of the format. From at least our small sample size would be better. But I just wanted to play Foggy Swamp Vision. So we've been playing a bunch off stream with this card. I've been trying to brew something, and as I was looking through some cards and some deck lists, I found this one. So wanted to test it out. Looked fun. I mean, it's fun to play, but it just wasn't good, chat. Was not good. We kind of got stomped on by everything else. So maybe we'll revisit in the future when it gets some other upgrades. Might even be better in Historic, to be honest, with looting and stuff like that. But in Pioneer, it wasn't up to snuff. But that's all right. Catch you guys in the next one.